I don't know who needs to hear this message, but this is your friendly reminder to choose people who choose you. Choose people who choose you, and choose people who show up for you the way you show up for them. Okay, like it is give and take now. It is some effort and energy required. But I think sometimes we get confused with people we think are choosing us, but really they just want to kind of be the monitoring spirit in our lives. And yeah, we're not doing that anymore. We're not doing that anymore. I want you to choose me wholeheartedly. I want you to choose me with the right mindset. I want you to choose me because equally we can pour in and out of each other. Like, that is the point. That's the point. I want my people to be for me. So I hope you find the people that are for you. And keep that going. Keep that flowing. Like, keep that energy right there, because that's where you need to be. That's where you'll continue to bloom. And gardens that water you. Okay, friend? Okay. I love you.
Choose people who choose you. It's that simple. You cannot live in a world where people are still indecisive about you. You cannot live in a world where you're constantly trying to prove your worth to someone so that they choose you. You cannot live in a world where you're constantly trying to people please, or you're trying to constantly be in people's good graces. Choose people who choose you. And the thing about people who choose you is that they will choose you even in your darkest hour. Even in the depths of just destruction in your life, they will continue to choose you. The people who will pick up the phone and check in on you. The people who will look after you in times of trouble. The people who want to share good memories with you, who want to laugh with you, who want to be around you and be around your aura and your space and your atmosphere. These are the people you choose, not the people who are wishy-washy. Not the people who decide as and when they feel like it. You need to choose the people who choose you unequivocally at any given time, at any given day. You need to choose the ones who choose you. Why do you constantly have to make sure that you are constantly doing the greatest things for other people? Meanwhile, they prioritize others above you.
Stop letting people choose you as a second choice. When people have the opportunity to choose you first, and they much rather go and choose somebody else or something else, you have to learn how to walk away from those situations. Because the moment that they decide to choose you second, and you decide to stay around and still let them reap the benefits of you, that ain't nothing but disrespect. They're obviously disrespecting you because they are showing you in your face that you're not a priority for them. And that's why they're not going to give you 100%, but they're expecting you to give them 100%. You have to learn your worth and your value by showing people how to treat you. See, one thing I had to learn was the more I allowed myself to be a second choice to grown people who had a choice, that was putting me in the position of actually losing my potential and losing my worth and my value because I allowed people to play with me. See, the more you allow people to play with you and allow you to fall to the wayside because they know that you're going to be there, you got to learn how to understand that's how people treat you because that's what you allow. The longer you allow it, the longer that it's going to go on. So when you make the decision to walk away from those situations, that's when you're going to start to win in life. The reason that you're still losing is because you're allowing people to put you second when you should be making yourself a priority and not choosing them at all.
Choose people who choose you, okay? Choosing people who choose you doesn't necessarily mean that you're trying to prove something. You have nothing to prove. The right people will see you for who you are and accept you. The right people won't need you to convince them of your worth. If the people who you are surrounded by can't accept you as you are for your flaws and for your amazing traits, then are they the right people to be around? And you feel like you're auditioning for a place in someone else's life and you can't even fully be yourself because you're trying to convince other people to see you. You need to choose people who...
You are the one, never the two. Don't let anybody treat you any kind of way. Don't let anybody try to talk you down and tell you that you're something that you know you're not. Or tell you that you're not worth this and that. Or you asking for too much. No, baby, you asking the wrong person. We already figured that out. I already told y'all that. Okay, so if you have anybody in your life that's trying to dumb you down, get rid of them. You are the one, never the two.
Hey, my K babes. Welcome to another Chats with Kay, home of the real and raw chats. Yes, you want to choose people who chooses you. There's nothing worse than being in a circle where you're being silenced, you're being overlooked, you can't be yourself. Pretty much, you are just tolerating that environment. See, the right people, they will choose you. You can be yourself. It's not going to feel like you're walking on eggshell. You can just relax and let your hair down. So let's continue to listen to the rest of this video. And in the end, I will share my final thoughts.
The same way. So it helps you to obliterate the expectation of reciprocity, which is a radical act of sacred abundance. It helps you to release the expectation of synergy, to know that this person is not aligned with you. So why am I going to continue to try to coerce you into being into a healthy relationship with me? Being in a relationship with me is a privilege, and it's also consensual. I'm not going to force myself on anyone. And so I'm so happy and grateful that I have learned to observe when people don't choose me, to respond to their lack of choosing me, and to release that connection. So I want you to know that you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't deserve that treatment. You only expected a certain level of behavior from them because there was a lot of yapping, a lot of lip service, a lot of perpetrating about how deeply you were connected, but it was one-sided that whole time. And so you don't have to look back and regret. I don't believe in regret. I believe that everything comes to us when we need it, to teach us, to reflect back to us, to mirror to us something that we need to know. And so you look back on it with gratitude. You feel your anger, your rage, your grief. Let it pummel you momentarily. And then you let it pass and you let it go and you bless it and you send it on its way. Just like you bless and send those people on their way. Because at the end of the day, they had a right to not choose you. But once they show that they don't choose you, babes, you choose yourself. Hey, Love Bug, if you're new here, my name is LaVon Briggs. I'm an Afro-Caribbean spiritualist who is empowering eldest daughters of immigrant parents to choose themselves. And baby, over here, we are happy, healthy, and wealthy. We are getting and staying free, safe, soft. That's liberation to me. That's the sweet life for this Bayesian bad gal. Make sure that you like, share, follow, comment, subscribe, whatever you got to do on this app, child. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Hold your head up. Be encouraged. It's going to be okay. You have not yet met all the people who are going to love you and love you well.
You deserve someone who chooses you every single day without hesitation. Like, for real. Not someone who's confused. Not someone who only shows up when it's easy. You deserve the kind of love that don't play games. Where you don't have to wonder how they feel about you, where you're not sitting there overthinking every text, where it's just clear. They choose you in the hard times. They choose you on your bad hair days. They choose you when life gets messy, and not just when it's all cute and fun. 'Cause real love, it's not perfect, but it is consistent. And sis, if they're acting unsure, that is their answer. Don't keep begging to be picked when you should have been loved out loud. You're not a backup plan. You're not an option. You're the whole main character. This is your show. So if they hesitate, you go ahead and you choose you instead. 'Cause you're worth that every day, no doubt about it kind of love.
The right person or the right people will see you. They will see your value. They will see your worth and will treat you accordingly. The right opportunities, the right career opportunities, they will see you. They will see your worth, your value, what you bring to the table, your gifts, your talents. Know that. And know that you do not have to bend over backwards to try to prove yourself to anybody. Okay? And if they're choosing not to see your value, or if they just don't see your value, that's on them. That doesn't make you any less valuable just because they're choosing not to see it, or just because they can't. Sometimes God is just protecting you, protecting us. So be thankful. Be thankful for the opportunities that didn't come through, that couldn't see you. Be thankful for the people that couldn't see you, that didn't value you. Okay? And before I end the video, let's read some scripture, y'all. Okay, so let's read Psalm 139, verse 13. For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. That was verse 13 and 14. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. And don't you forget it. Okay? Don't forget it.
A lesson that I had to learn a long time ago is choose what chooses you. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't try to force nothing. Don't try to prove yourself to anybody. The thing about the right person or the right people around you is the only thing you have to do is be you. You don't have to do anything but be yourself. And your people are coming to you. I genuinely feel like I'm in a season of my life where I'm receiving the godly friends that I have asked God for. I don't really ask God too much for my husband and things like that any longer. But whatever is for me will be for me. And I don't have to do anything but be myself. So to encourage y'all in any way, I just say, be yourself. Be yourself. Be your kind, your goofy, your loving, your whatever you are, be that. And if you ain't for them, you're not for them. And that's okay. Understand that it's okay.
Here's the easy one for you. Choose the person who chooses you. Stop going after people who don't appreciate you. I see so many times where somebody will try to go after somebody who they don't want you. They doing everything to tell you that they are not choosing you. Choose the person who enjoys you. There is somebody out there who looks at you like you are a goddess or a god or whatever the case may be. But choose that person. Stop choosing people who don't choose you. It's so many times we go after things that don't want us. Don't go after the thing that don't want you. Go after the person or the thing that chooses you. Because the person that chooses you or the thing that chooses you, that's where you are going to see everything in life that you ever wanted. But the time you try to choose something that's not for you, that's when all the bad stuff happens. You'll see so many people complaining about things, but you chose something that didn't want you. Choose the things that want you versus the things that don't want you. And watch how easier your life is. Trust me on this one. Love y'all, Chris with the Gems.
Choose who chooses you. And that means choosing relationships where there is mutual energy, respect, and commitment. And that applies to intimate relationships, friendships, jobs, and the hardest of them all, even family. If you find yourself always being the first one to text, the only one initiating plans, the only one putting in effort, then it might be time to exit left and go where the energy is reciprocated. Stop trying to prove yourself to people. Stop trying to convince people as to why they should appreciate you and love you. Stop begging people to accept you. At some point, you just have to be okay with accepting the fact that this just may not be the best situation for you. It is so much more fulfilling to take your love and energy where it's going to be appreciated and reciprocated. Say yes to people and situations that pour into you just as much as you pour into them. When you are in an environment where you feel loved and appreciated, it boosts your self-esteem. It helps you flourish. It reminds you of your self-worth. Choosing who chooses you is one of the most empowering decisions that you can make for yourself. Understand that everybody is not for you. Understand the value that you bring into other people's lives. You deserve to be around people and environments that bring out the best in you. And it's okay to let go of people who are not showing up for you, who do not see your value and do not appreciate you. Choose who chooses you. And don't forget it.
Sometimes people be thinking because you cut them off that you jealous of them, or you feeling some type of way, or you got some type of animosity towards them. Whole time them cutoffs be about peace. Like, we don't even have the same mindset. We don't even think the same. So don't ever think that because I cut you off, it's because I'm jealous of you or because I feel some type of way. No, I just can't grow with you. I will cross and use the same people who be nothing but good to you and then turn around and act like they did something wrong because they decided to choose themselves over you. Y'all be taking people kindness for weakness. Y'all energy be so draining. Y'all will sit around and complain all day long instead of making changes in your life. Like, nobody wants to hear that all the time. Y'all be so negative and two-faced behind people back for real. Y'all be their friends in their face, but behind their back, y'all talking about them like a dog to the next person. I will cut you off so fast when it comes to me and my peace. I don't play about what I allow inside of my personal space because my personal space is my peace. I'm very genuine. I will give a person a shirt off my back. But what you're not going to do is keep playing in my face and thinking that I got to put up with you. Cut off.
Love on those who love on you. Stop focusing on who is not choosing you. Stop focusing on what's missing out of your life. I guarantee if you wake up every single day and pour love into every single area of your life, it will grow. It will multiply. Waking up and choosing to love on those friends that God has blessed you with. Waking up and choosing to love on the partner that God has blessed you with. Waking up and choosing to love on the family that God has blessed you with. Blood or not. You know this. Where your focus goes, energy flows. Focus on the love around you, more will show up. Focus on the abundance around you, more will show up. Focus on the blessings around you, more will show up. Remember that.
The wrong circle will make you forget who you are, and the right circle will remind you. And this goes for friendships and relationships. Who you let close to you has the power to either pull you into your purpose or strip you away from it. Think about it. If your friends or your partner only point out your flaws, your mistakes, or your past, eventually you will start believing that that's all you are. You will begin to shrink and second guess yourself. You will downplay your gifts and settle for less than what you're really worth. And that's the danger of surrounding yourself with the wrong voices. They don't just waste your time, they slowly rob you of your identity. But when you have the right people around you, it feels different. Real friends remind you of your strength when you feel weak. A real partner calls you higher when you're tempted to settle. They speak life into you when you're discouraged and push you back into alignment with the person God created you to be. And this is why alignment matters. Because whether it's a friend or a spouse, the people closest to you shape how you see yourself. And if they don't remind you of who you are, then being connected to them costs you more than you realize. So check your circle. Are they reflecting your purpose, your character, your values, or are they making you forget? Because at the end of the day, the wrong circle will drain you, but the right one will remind you exactly who you are.
Stop being angry about people that you could cut off. I'm going to repeat that again. Stop being angry about people that you could cut off. You don't have to deal with them folks. You don't have to have them in your life. You are the author of your story and the author of your life. You can remove, cut, delete anybody that you want to remove. You don't need a permission, and you can do it whenever you feel like it. Whenever people be complaining about people that's in their life, draining them, stressing them, it's really you draining yourself and stressing yourself, because who told you that them people had to overstay their welcome in your life? Get rid of them. Cut them off. Fuck them people. Choose your peace and your sanity first. How you supposed to get to the people that's supposed to be in your life that God got for you if you too afraid to remove the ones that's not? You blocking your blessings, and y'all need to let what I said marinate. Cut them people off. Get rid of them. You're not stressed. You just need to be a little more strict. Okay? I love y'all.
One of the quickest ways to decipher who is meant to be in your life and who is not is that the people that are meant to be in your life will make your life easier. They should be able to relax your nervous system and put you at ease. The people that are supposed to be in your life feel like a vacation from life. They feel like a hug that comes from the inside. You could be stuck in traffic for 2 hours, and by being in this person's presence, you know you are just so much more at ease because they're next to you. These are the people that you need in your life, not the people that are turning your stress up, the people that are bringing your stress down. Now take a quick mental evaluation of who's in your circle, and perhaps that circle needs to turn into a dot, because your mental health, baby, is very important.
My absolute favorite people to be around are just people that like I can be around without like a disclaimer. People who aren't dissecting my every move, people who I don't have to over explain myself to, people who don't have to be super defensive about me off rip. Like that truly to me is the definition of like, I know I've like found one of my people when I can just exist around you without any sort of overextending myself, constantly apologizing, all of that. There have been so many times where like I've been into an argument with someone and I'd be like, wait, why would you think that about me? Like, why would you assume that about my character? And they'd be like, oh, I can't put nothing past like people. I'm not people. Start to put it past me. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I love being around people who like aren't super defensive, who are super open. They just know me. They know my sense of humor. They know my intentions. They know my heart. They know my character. And so it just comes with so much like ease.
Have you ever cut somebody off and immediately your life started improving? Skin started clearing up.
I've said this before and I'll say it again. You have to pay attention to the trajectory of your life once you cut somebody off. If you cut somebody off and immediately your life starts getting better, that is a clear indicator that that person is not meant to be in your life. God cannot bless us when we are in the wrong environments, meaning 1, we're in the wrong places, and 2, we are surrounded by the wrong people. Imagine God blessing you with your husband and your best friend sleep with married men. I am a firm believer that if you truly want everything that God intends for you to have in this life, you have to be surrounded by the right people.
I just want to get on here and say something to my TikTok girls. The power of cutting somebody off is very extreme. You will literally have a whole life change, mindset change, energy change, sometimes body change. Like, it is so powerful. And I had to realize, like, when I decide to cut people off, I need to stop asking if I like that person or if I don't like that person. The question of it all is, do I like the version of me when I'm around that person? Because you would just be so amazed how God would shift your whole life, everything that person affected in your life will literally turn into a whole 180. So be careful about who you choose to hang around, who you let invite in your house, who you talk to every day, because it's so powerful. It's very powerful.
The key is to find somebody who speaks your language, because if you don't, you'll spend your whole life trying to explain your soul. You should never, and I mean never, have to beg somebody to understand you. You shouldn't have to water down who you are. You shouldn't have to keep breaking yourself into pieces just so they can handle you. The right person, they'll get you without you even having to say too much. They'll understand your silence. They'll read your heart. They'll know how you move. They'll value your presence. Love gets heavy when you're translating yourself, but love feels light when you're truly understood. So wait for the right person who speaks your language, not just with words, but with actions, with care, with love. That's the key.
Yes, absolutely. The people who chooses you and who are healthy for you will choose you, and their actions will show it. You won't have to second guess it. It will be so evident. They will provide a healthy and safe space that allows you to thrive, be yourself, and you will never have to dim your light or dim your authenticity. So if you made it to the end of this video, thanks for watching. As always, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Also, make sure to support this channel. You can send a donation, like, share, comment, subscribe. And believe me, your support is truly appreciated. So thanks for watching once again, my K-Babes, and until next time.